Hey everybody. Hi there. How's everyone doing today? Hi there. Wait a couple minutes. Hey Charlotte, how are you? I miss seeing you. I miss our little group. So how's everyone doing today? I think I'll just hang on just a little bit longer. So I'm Danielle. I want to introduce myself. So I'm Danielle Rojas, and I'm the owner of Curves here in Indian Trail. We're located at 592 Indian Trail Road South. We're in the Union Festival Shopping Center. So I've got New York Pizza on one side, on one end, and I've got the Glow Golf on the other, and a bunch of businesses in between. So come visit us after the quarantine. I'm so excited to be part of this vendor pop-up event. Like all the other businesses, thank you guys for tuning in and supporting local business during this time. So just to give you some background information, like I said, I've been an owner here for 5 years now. My anniversary just came up yesterday, actually. So 5 years, and but the location has actually been here for 19. So it's been a well-established business in the area, and some of my members are still going strong. Been here the whole 19 years. So just goes to show you, when you find something that works and that's something that fits with you, you stick with it. So I've been in fitness in some capacity for a big part of my life. I've always been active. I've always had that kind of physical activity in my lifestyle all along since I can remember. But what I've really found out being an owner of Curves is how I've just been propelled. My passion has just been fueled with helping other women. So that being a resource for other women is something that I take a lot of pride in, just for our community and strengthening other women. So I wanted to put that out there. One of my most favorite things, one of my most fulfilling things about this being an owner is being able to see that transformation, right? From when whoever walks in the door, and whatever reason propelled them to walk in the door, which is most of the time the hardest step. When I sit down and find that out, and then knowing that Curves brand in general can help them, and then specifically my club can help them, and how we can do that, that's what gives me the most fulfillment, being an owner. So I wanted to put that out there. Please stay on to the end, because I'll be going over some of these specials and whatnot. We've got Mother's Day coming up May 10th. So have that on your calendar for all the women in your life. I'll just hit on a few things. We have a couple of virtual platforms that can be bought as nice gifts. One is My Curves On Demand, which is a streaming service workout. And another one is our Health and Wellness Education Series, which is a 6 weeks education series. And this one right now that has been launched is 6 weeks to Better Balance. So both of those are great gifts, as well as we have gift cards. And then I want to go over our promotion for when we open back up, which I'm so excited whenever that happens. So do stay on to the end to hear about those. And let me make sure that I haven't missed anything. It's just me here, guys, so I'm sorry if my hand's shaking. It's just me. So what I thought I would do, Oh, and you may have seen me if you're liking my page, but I'm doing live Facebook workouts. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Come join me and do a workout. It's free. You don't have to be a member to participate. It's just something that we're doing for the community, and because the couch is canceled. That's what I have determined. The couch is canceled, so we need to get everybody off the couch and get them active. So join me Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11. All my videos are staying up on my page, which is Curves Indian Trail. That's my Facebook page. All of them are staying up, so you can always go back and play one. Okay, you don't have to wait till 11 a.m. So I thought then that I would go ahead and pan this. I'm kind of at the door right now and show you guys around and give you a little tour. So, is this working? I'm not sure how I can I flip the camera? Let me see. I'm not sure. I'm not tech savvy, but I will just show you, right? So, this is the door, right, coming in. It's a nice sunny day. Over here is where our members sign in. Okay, you guys can see this. So they can check in for the workout, get that tracked, or they can also use our app. And then here we have our circuit, okay? I'll try to pan slowly here. This is how it's set up. You'll see that all of our machines are in a circle, which promotes community, which is another big tenet of Curves, is the community aspect. It also fosters the coach to member relationship, which is important. There's always a coach in the house. So all of the machines here are designed for women, okay? Are you seeing? Are you seeing? Oh, there it is. Okay. So all of our equipment is designed for women. We're a fitness facility specially designed for women, featuring a 30-minute workout that's fast, fun, and safe. Okay, so they're all designed for women, easy to get in and out of, and good for any age group or any fitness level. All of our machines have are based on hydraulic resistance. So you see the hydraulics there. It's the white cylinders, okay? So hydraulic resistance, what that is meaning is simply, let me turn this back. The hydraulic resistance means that you can control your output, okay? So the faster you go on the machines, the more energy you create. So the faster you go, the harder it is, right? Which is a good thing because you create more resistance, right? And then with that resistance, you're burning more calories, you're experiencing your muscle growth because you're maxing out on the machines, and that's important, okay? So just another look here. I'll pan around. I'm sorry if you can't see this. I thought maybe there was a flip button, but I'm not sure. So we go in a typical workout, we go twice around. So we do every equipment twice, and then we stretch. You'll notice in between we have recovery stations with these mats. And that's just that. It's a recover. It's time to recover because you overload and max out on the machines that you should be so ready to recover on the mats. Yes, the purple equipment is new. They've Curves is 27 years old. It's 27. It's not, you know, a new franchise by any stretch, and this is the only update to the equipment they've done. Is they, you know, changed it to be the purple and more ergodynamic. So then after the workout, we come over here. Yes, Curves just for women, women only. This is our stretching circuit, okay, and it takes all of your traditional stretches that you would typically do on the floor, and you're standing up doing them, right? And we have handles to hold on, and multiple people can be on this at one time, which is also very efficient and effective. Okay, so that's our stretching circuit. It is my favorite part of the workout. I love it and don't ever skip it. Stretching has so many benefits, such as improved flexibility. It decreases your soreness, improves your joint integrity. It feels good. You also can increase your muscle mass by 17% just by stretching after your workout. So behind me is like the shoe area where we change shoes in the dressing area. So I'll go ahead and pan over here. Let me see. Okay. Can you see this? No. I've lost you guys. Okay, here we are. How can I pan up here? Oh, it says I can't turn my phone while I'm live. So, okay, here we go. This I'm showing up here is a video. A lot of people don't realize that we offer specialty classes in addition to the circuit. You would do these classes in conjunction with. We never leave out strength training, but this is done in conjunction. Right here I have a video that's paused. That's actually me in the video. I was honored, I was chosen to be one of the guest instructors for these videos that feature real women, real owners, real managers, being the instructors. So I got to do 3 classes actually. I would do it all again. It was a great, great experience. I loved it and certainly honored to be chosen. These videos are shown all throughout the United States, Curves, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. So this one, you know, the classes give different elements of exercise. I think this was a core class that I did. That's me doing a plank there. And it just gives members some variety in their workouts, as well as a challenge, right? We don't ever want to become complacent. So you would do these classes on the mats that I was telling you about were for recovery. So you would do a machine for your strength training, and then when you recover, you would participate in whatever move was being shown on the TV at that time. Okay, and we've got boxing, yoga, balance, core, arms. Okay, great. So now I'm going to go back over here and sit down, so probably won't be as shaky here. And I wanted to go over just a few things, how Curves is different, as well as some benefits of strength training, which I'm sure that you've heard. Some people are intimidated by gyms. How do you guys help members ease into working out regularly? Great question. Well, first off, there's always a coach, right? It's women only, which number one I find is less intimidating right off the bat. Second, there's always a coach to help you. When you join, we give you 5 one-on-one sessions, one-on-one, included in your workout. 5, including your membership. So that is a way to make sure that you're doing the equipment properly, that you're establishing the habit, being consistently, you're getting introduced to other people as well, and just making sure you get that workout down. So I think that's a nice way to ease into it as well. So I've mentioned most of these, I think, in my talk, but what makes curves different? I have some of these slides so you don't have to just look at me. I think I hit on, we're women only. Our workout is complete in 30 minutes, and you hit every major muscle group in the 30 minutes. And we can do that because every machine works more than one, okay? Every machine works opposing muscle groups, and that's why it's a very efficient workout. And we're busy. We don't have more than 30 minutes, guys, do we? So we need 30-minute workout. There's always a coach. You're not left to your own whims, you know. There's always a coach in the center, coaching you, correcting you, compelling you to reach your goals, and celebrating, right? We got to celebrate. That's a big, big part of it. What else? Did I hit everything? Specialty classes, I mentioned that. Oh, and then monthly coaching. So once a month, the first week of the month, we meet with every member, and we go over goals. We look at last month's goals, see what we hit, see what we didn't hit, and work on the next month. So we're constantly having that accountability, and we're setting new goals. We'll do weights, we do measures, we do body fat analysis, and then also non-scale goals. Okay, there's plenty of non-scale victories that we celebrate a lot here. Okay, and then just to touch on a few of the benefits, there's so many benefits of strength training and exercise in general. I mean, if you sat down and really thought about it, your energy increases, you have more stamina, you sleep better, you have better quality sleep. There's just so many things, but I want to hit on the big 5 here, okay, just to give you some overviews, and then I'll touch on those Mother's Day gifts that you can get. So be thinking of all the women in your life. So 1, strength training can help you burn more fat. Okay, that's kind of the big one. We all think about exercise and losing weight, but it's so much more than that. It's really about your health and wellness, but it will decrease the body fat. So as we age, our muscle mass naturally decreases. It's kind of stinky, isn't it? As well as our balance. A lot of things naturally decrease as we age. So unless we're doing something about it. So I always like to show this when people first visit. This lady here, you see she's got all that muscle definition. She's looking good. But now look what happens when you're not doing anything, and the progression. And then what replaces the fat? I mean, the muscle, but fat. Fat's what replaces it. And then you start feeling all of these ailments when you stop strength training. But the good news is you can reverse that, and you can pick it back up at any time. So you can build muscle mass at any time, at any age. So that is the good news. What else? So that's the body fat. Strength training will reduce your risk of diabetes. All right, this is a big problem in our country, guys. Diabetes is like taking over, and kids, not just adults, kids are getting what they call adult onset diabetes, and that's a problem. And exercise is going to help reduce that. Okay, strength training can help reduce and lower your blood sugar. It helps control those blood sugars. It also improves your insulin sensitivity. And I bet if you are pre-diabetic or already in that diabetic zone, what has your doctor said? But you need to go exercise. I'm sure he has. So that is a big one. So let's reduce diabetes in this country. Stronger bones. Stronger bones. So strength training is going to protect us, right? It's going to give us better balance. It's going to protect bones from breaking, which is a concern also as we age. And over time, it helps prevent bone loss. And it may even help build up more new bone, right? And I've had people in here saying that they wish they would have been doing this workout 10, 20 years ago so they wouldn't be in the condition that they are in now. So if you've got osteopenia, which is the onset of osteoporosis, your doctor, what they're going to say, you need weight-bearing exercise. The key is weight-bearing to help prevent that, okay? You're running and you're jogging and you're swimming and you're Zumba. Those are all great aerobic exercises. I do them all. But it's not going to help you with the bones. It's not going to help in that respect. So you need to have both. You need the weight-bearing exercise. Strength training can fight heart disease. Okay, we all know this too. February is Heart Health Month. We just came off of that a couple months ago. So, of course, regular exercise is going to lower your blood pressure. It increases that blood flow. It's going to decrease your cholesterol, your bad cholesterol, increase your good cholesterol. It builds up your aerobic capacity and increases your overall cardiovascular conditioning. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Instead of being on medications for blood pressure and cholesterol, exercise. It is cheaper to be healthy and have preventative care like strength training at Curves than it is to be sick, okay? Last one, which I like to touch on because it's one I think people forget about a lot, is the mental benefits. Strength training has a lot of mental benefits, okay? Not only do we feel better after a workout, we did that, we feel accomplished, we got something done, we exercised, we're working on our health, that all feels good, and those are all good positive thoughts that we need to be feeding ourselves. But in addition, when you strength train, all of those feel-good hormones get released, okay? So your dopamine and your serotonin and all of those natural feel-good hormones get released. And that is going to improve your mood, and it's going to improve your mental health. There's been studies shown that strength train 3 times a week, which is what we recommend here at Curves, at least 3 times a week, 30 minutes of strength training, will have similar improvements to your overall health as you would be the same similar improvements if you were on antidepressants, okay? But of course without all the side effects and the cost of antidepressants. So that is food for thought there, right? So strength train 3 times a week gives you similar improvements in your mental health. So that I think is very relevant today. So those are a few benefits on working on that. So let me go into some of the other services that we offer, some virtual services that you can purchase for Mother's Day. So the first one is called My Curves On Demand, and it's a streaming service. So you just log in on your browser at home, your smart TV, phone, laptop, whatever that is, and you get a library of content. You get to pick your class, It's 30 minutes. It emulates the Curves workout. It includes this resistance band, okay? So this resistance band here, you see it's purple, Curves purple. And this is a high quality, it's sleeved. It's a sleeved band, so you're not gonna slap yourself with the, you know, the plastic or the elastic ever. It has a sleeved resistance band. So, to give you some ideas on this, and I'm also in these classes too. So if you want to work out with me at home, I'll be on there. So this is just a little demonstration here. This would be like the biceps and triceps that we're using with the resistance band. Okay, and there's a lot of resistance, there's a lot of force there. I can feel it already working, and you would be, you know, doing these strength training moves for 30 seconds, just like in the circuit, and then you would move to a different different exercise and then come back. So it still alternates between strength training and recovery. Let's see another move. You can, I think one of them was squats, and you'd bring it up to here on your shoulders, and you're squatting and up, and squatting and up, squat and up. So there's all kinds of different exercises there. We have the dip shrug. So these, the moves that use the resistance band emulate the machines, okay? This is $49.99 for the first month, okay? And that includes your band and the first month of content. If you or your loved one wants to do this for more than 1 month, each additional month after that is $25, okay? The band is yours to keep. It includes the band. So $49.99 first month. Each additional month is $25. No contracts. It's a month to month. You cancel when you want to. And I'm throwing in a free gift with purchase with these because of the vendor pop-up event today. Also doing curbside pickup. If you're local in the area, I can drop it off too. I've done many drop-offs on people's porches. The other thing I mentioned was our health and wellness education series. So that is a 6 weeks course. It's self-paced. It's also done virtually on your computer at home. The one that they launched is 6 weeks to better balance and posture. So you learn all about our balance, posture, alignment, all of those benefits. And because, you know, balance too is something that we lose as we age, and we need, unless we're working on it. And so it's a constant, you know, it's a constant cycle. We have to be working on it. It also includes weekly coaching with me. So of course that will be on the phone now until we open back up, but we have that weekly one-on-one accountability. And this is a little bit of a flyer here about the 6 weeks of better balance course. You get all kinds of education. Curves did a lot of research on this, and this was the #1 topic that women, they did focus groups, and this was the #1 topic that women wanted to get better at and also practice. This was their main concern, was balance and posture. So who do you know? Who do you know that can use more balance? Who do you know that can use the at-home program now that we're all sheltered in place? This is a great time to start something at home. The other item was the gift cards that I mentioned. So they are in any denomination. We can email those to you or mail them. It's a great way to support local during this time. They can be used against memberships. They can be used against products. They can be used against our virtual platforms, anything like that. Our promotion that we're doing when we open back up, which I'm hoping is sooner rather than later, but we're calling it Double the Fun. So we want you to bring in a friend, and when you both join, you'll both receive 2 free weeks. So we're doubling the fun. We're going to give you 2 free weeks, and we'll get that started when we open. I am going ahead with doing some phone consultations and getting some of that initial requirements done. We can do that over the phone, and then that way when we do open up, you won't be waiting in the queue as long, because I'm expecting that when we do open up, we're going to have to adhere to certain number of requirements and all the distancing. So that will just help move that piece of it out of the way. We can get that done over the phone and have that part ready. So then when you actually, when our doors open, we can start with your first workout and have that scheduled and get that one-on-one workout in. So that's all I have. If there's anything that interests you, place in the comments like they've mentioned in previous lives here, that your email and that you want me to reach out to you, and I certainly will. Are there any questions? I don't see any. I don't know how to scroll. Oh, let's see here. Da, da, da. Yes, the couch is canceled. If you're not currently physically active, then we're going to work with you on that. So again, that's the first 5 workouts comes into play there as well, because we can adapt and modify the workout to your fitness level and where you're at. And that's another thing. We need to stop comparing and looking at our neighbor. We need to concentrate on our journey. So we take you where you are and construct a workout program for you that's going to, benefit you and help you improve and balance and move forward. Excuse me. Just also remember that I'm doing live workouts. So if you are interested, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m., I'm doing live workouts here at the club. I'm not on the equipment, but it is still a 30-minute workout, and I emulate a lot of the movements that we do on the machines. So like my Curves page, Curves Indian Trail, and you can get notifications for that. Okay, anything else? I think that's all that I saw in the comments. Thank you so much, guys, for joining and tuning in, listening, and supporting your local small business. Thanks.